Welcome everyone, I am Enigma. This is Deserto's reverse sweep round 11. In this video, we're talking about OpTic Chicago, and it's fair to say that this hasn't been a good season for them. Fourth in the first major, and they're currently 1-2 throughout stage 2 with 2-0-3 losses. Despite the really bad performance that they've had throughout the last week, they are still the fourth best team at hardpoint with an 11-8 record and joint best team at control with a 9-2 record. And when we look over at their search and destroy statistics, they are the second worst side in the CDL, with only London Royal Ravens being worse than the Greenwall. To put this into perspective a little bit, every single team that placed above them in the first major had a better search and destroy record at the time, and if OpTic do want to try and get to that #1 spot currently held by the Atlanta FaZe, well, their record at the minute is 13 wins and 2 losses. At the top level, we can talk about how they are the third worst search team when it comes to offensive rounds and the fifth worst at defensive rounds, and that really wouldn't surprise anyone considering how poorly they're doing overall. However, digging a little deeper, you can see that one of their big problems is that they've only so far managed to take wins on Moscow and Checkmate. So one of the ways in which they truly can improve is to try and go out there and improve their map performances across the board. The second thing that they are doing very poorly is managing to see out the rounds in which they take a first blood. First blood win percentage is absolutely huge in search and destroy and directly links with how well a team does throughout a season. Currently, they're only managing to win 69% of the rounds where they get the first kill. Compare that again to Atlanta FaZe, the current best team in the league, and they're seeing out 86% of those rounds. That is an absolute chasm of a difference, and if you want to be one of the best teams in the league, you need to fix this. But how do they go about fixing this? Well, quite simply, it is trades. And what better way to show how much of a problem this is for OpTic than looking back at when they did play the Atlanta FaZe. OpTic had 6 trades, Atlanta FaZe had 14, and what this means is that if OpTic ever do take a numerical advantage, they're losing it quite regularly, and if they ever fall behind, well, they're not managing to then bring things level again. And this part of their play, this unwillingness to play safe and compact and away from that opening break, play in a way that just allows them to have each other's backs all the time, is what is truly giving them a nightmarish time. To summarize really quickly then and list the 3 things that OpTic can do. 1, improve your map pool. You've got to expand it, otherwise you're open to other teams. Number 2, win those first blood rounds. And number 3 is to play much more safe, more compact, and stop playing it like it is Respawn.